And we are live now, pairing on a new story on the OSRA project.
I'm going to go and clone the repo.
Yes, second.
Yep. I need to focus.
You forklift. Okay.
Get clone OSRA. Okay.
So maybe make sure that it's properly on your machine before we dig into the story.
Okay. I'm gonna add you as a remote.
I mean, the main repo is on Agile Ventures-OSRA, not mine.
Yeah, I've got that one. Going to add Motisum as a remote, so that I can pull in any branches
Yes.
that you're working on. So do we have any tests?
No, for this new story, no. I mean, I've just started. Even I have only a local branch that I did some work on. I did not push to my origin. So, but I'm starting. I mean, I want to start the story now with some tests, and then. Oh, Sampriti is here as well. Hi, Sampriti. So I found this gem yesterday, and I think this meets the requirements of the story. Just post the link to the chat.
Yeah, and I was having a look at that gem as well, but the problem I found out was that it just generated like 001, 002. How would you deal with the like the province ID at the beginning as well?
Yeah, that will generate for us the sequence, and then we can
Okay,
have
got it.
either like the what's
Yeah,
it called, like our own custom ID to param or another column even.
yeah. And you said you're going to get back from the client about that username or email thing.
Yes, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Good.
So
Yeah, what I'd normally do in this case is let the database assign its own IDs and just keep those hidden from the customer, and then we'd have a separate customer visible ID for each
Ex-
entry.
Exactly.
yeah. Is there a branch you started work on, Motasan?
I started doing something on my local, but that without TDD on it. Just like testing out that maybe I can start now like a new branch. I was just before you came, we were just waiting for Pete to make sure that the project is set up properly on his
Okay.
environment.
I'll just have a look at that sequence, Jim.
Let's put running. Can I undo a git add?
Yeah. Just do git reset head and then the file name head dot. Yeah. Just dot. Yeah, that should just dot.
Hmm. So I think this is better done in git ignore. Oh no, git ignore is
Okay. Next is
Okay, I've got the website up and running.
okay. I think the password and the
it's admin@example.com and password. If you want to have it.
then if you go to partners, you can add a new partner.
And Pete, did you run RakeDB seed?
Yeah.
There are some.
Yeah, it's here.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the only mandatory fields.
Okay.
Okay, so basically we need at this stage for the application to generate an ID for the partner, and that ID should be used instead of this one ID which is generated via DB.
Right.
Okay, so what I did yesterday, I added this gem.
Do you have a link to Pivotal for the OSRA project?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fast. Yes.
So the story is the partner OSRA ID.
Oh yeah.
ID. And then
Could we do this without a gem if when you
yeah,
add
that
a partner?
I mean,
We
go
can,
on.
but the way, I mean, from the little research I did, I mean, we have to rely on something specific to Postgres in that case. So we have custom or raw SQL in the migrations to create the sequences.
Well, you don't need to create the sequences. You just need to check what the last ID added for that specific province was, and then increment it by
Uh,
one.
That was the first idea, but then
Yeah.
how do you deal with the cases where you have users, multiple users at the same time? Then there's a tendency to create, for example, a new ID. Then,
Uh, I mean, Active Record has the system of using locks, it's not necessary to use sequences in that case then, because you can just manually lock the database at that particular moment.
So you lock the database, query the last added ID,
Yeah,
create the
and then
new partner, and then unlock.
yeah,
so you
and
unlock,
by the way,
you unlock after the
all
generation of the ID and after inserting it in the DB.
yeah. Also, the other problem is that the sequence gem won't be helping us. Like I went through the documentation and I don't like there is in no way you can like I mean there is no method you can to get the next ID. It's basically I think just for when it assigns automatically assigns a ID when a record is created,
Mm.
and there is no way to like get the ID from the get the next ID.
Yes,
So
I mean the way I did it earlier was to have a column for that, this, whatever it generated, and then combine that with the province code to get the calculated ID. But if you guys think that we can do it in a safe manner for doing something safe, uh, with just select, then that's also fine.
yeah, I mean I using the logs. I think that could be done in around 5 to 6 lines of code, I guess. And I don't think like a gem is necessary for this.
Mm-mm.
So I we could try using the manual method, and if that doesn't work out, then we can
Okay,
go on with the
okay, makes sense. So, okay, so how should we go ahead about this?
what we can do is like just add a column to the database, like a partner ID or the, and then I just as a in the before create, like before it is saved, just set it. So
Okay. Should I do this on my branch? No.
yeah, yeah, you can do it, no
So
problem.
fields generate migration.
Yeah, add then what should be the column name?
OSRA ID.
Okay.
What is the syntax here? Is that fine?
Yeah,
To
two,
huh?
and then after that just do a space and then OSRA underscore ID colon integer. Yeah.
Should it be an integer or a string? It's always gonna be starting with. I think it's safe to have it as an integer.
Okay, then you can have it as a string. But like you said, it would be a 5-digit code, right? Like
Yes,
first two would
five.
be
Maybe later we'll decide to make it 6 or 7. They will always start with 2-digit province code, which is an integer as well.
okay. So, but you can have it as string, maybe no problem because like since yeah, just have it as a string.
Okay, now we'll take a look here. So I need a string. Okay, we start by writing the specs for this.
Yeah.
So what are we testing for? We are saying that it,
First, like it should not be valid without ID, and then you can check like it assigns the correct ID for with the province code and that.
this case, I mean,
And I think
we should have, I mean, is this correct? Because we want the ID should be generated automatically whenever we save.
yeah, so I don't think we need that then,
So yeah,
because yeah, so you can just have a test like it assigns the correct ID for the partner and the province.
no, we could say it should have an OSRA ID. Should be valid. We can have partner. We can have,
I think you're editing the wrong spec. So just undo the changes. Yeah, undo once again. Um, uh,
should not be
can
null.
you
Is not
just
null.
undo? No, the previous spec you deleted one of the fields, which made it invalid. So just undo once again. Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
How do I check for not null?
Should not be nil. Be underscore. So
Okay.
also, I think you need to do create and instead of .new,
Why is that?
because
You can take it to the database
yeah, it's a before save, right? So
before create. This is a string. How do you take the first? Can I do this?
in square brackets, just do 0 dot 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 2, 0 triple dot,
Uh,
or
trip
triple dot 2. Yeah, that's correct as well. Same thing.
should be equal. Is it province ID? Is it okay like this, or should I say dot province dot ID
Province.id. Yeah.
like this?
Yes.
Okay. Why? So these will fail now.
Yeah,
Migration.
you need to run the migration test. Right.
Oh, How you again, Pete?
Yeah, I lost your screen share, so I just refreshed my browser. Here we go.
Okay, now the original specs are failing.
Run it once again and it will pass. I have to look at that.
Ah, this is the yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that is one problem. Like for the if first time you run the tests, it will fail, and then
So the one that asked for another user.
You can't drop the database.
just do a reset instead of a drop. Like DB reset instead of create and drop.
And without the create,
Yeah, without the create.
what migrate?
No migrate. Without the migrate and the seed and prepare.
Everything.
Just DB test prepare should be there, I guess. You can do that later. Just do that later. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you need to do the seed now, maybe.
Now try it again.
Yeah. Now run it again and it'll pass.
Hmm.
No, still.
Well, the only one failing is the specs that we just wrote.
Two failures. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now back to here. So ID should not be null. So on the model
Mm-hmm.
partner. So we can say here as well, in addition to set defaults, we can say
I think you should do that as before save, because like when if a partner gets updated, kind of. So one more thing, like when the when a partner is inactive, will it have a OSRA ID or will it not?
yes. Once you create it, you have an ID, and that will
Okay, then
remain.
yeah, then make it as before create. No problem. Keep it as before create then.
Uh, we,
Because like the problem will be that when you have it as before save, if a partner gets updated, it will be assigned a new OSRA ID
oh,
depending on that situation. So
All right. It has to be permanent.
yeah.
so this will happen only when it's close to the DB, right?
Yes, only when it first gets created.
Okay. So here, what do we do? We get the first. Let's see that. Partner find file province.
Yeah.
Don't have.
What you can do is, I think, you just do a partner dot count, or like maybe uh, I think it should be like provinces, like the province dot partner dot count, right? Like,
Province. It's province.
I mean,
Now for this, I need to get the last ID of the partner that belongs to this province.
Yeah. So you could find by province and then sort by date.
yeah,
Search by ID.
like you what you could do is like just find all the partners by province and do a count on them and then increment by one.
Yeah,
So
how do I find all partners by province? Find all by province?
yeah, what I was saying is like you could do province dot province dot find by self dot partner id dot partners.
Would that work? Province?
Province dot find partner id. No,
Like,
just find then find in brackets partner id
like this?
underscore id. Yeah. uh, or I think that should be province ID. Sorry, province ID, because like when a new record is created, so there it has a field called province ID,
Yeah.
and then at the end dot partners. Yeah. Then
So
I think the
this will be like a collection of all the partners that belong to this province.
That's right.
yeah, and then you can do dot count.
Uh, Count, or we need to find the maximum ID out of those.
Yeah, I mean both of them are same thing, right?
Unless partners have been deleted.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, theoretically, they should not be deleted. But just in case, is this something that we need to? Can we sort
Yeah,
by
these will be sorted by created at, I think. So
no?
you can just,
Can we sort by OSRA ID and then get the last one or the first one?
I mean, I don't think that matters, because like if you just sort, if you like currently they are sorted by their ID, which is the order they are created at in. So you
Yeah.
can just get the last partners dot last dot ID
At last.
plus one, just ID, I guess, not OSTRA ID.
No.
You
ID.
need.
ID is the
Yeah.
DP ID, which is the sequence for all of them.
Okay.
So you need the most recent ID for the province.
Yeah, but I mean, I need the OSRA ID, right?
You
But
need the
like,
And then I need to extract
the province and the ID part. Yeah.
yeah.
but what if this is the first record and there are no like no previous records?
Okay, yes, that's it. So we can say like here.
So just you can, what you can do is like you can just have first do a variable called province dot find dot partners, like partners by province, and then if the number of partners is 0, then just return 1, or
Mhm.
else just do last dot ostra id plus 1.
Say that again.
So you need to put that inside an if block.
Because like let's say there are no partners at the moment, then
Hmm.
that partners dot last will cause a nil
Oh,
exception.
I see. I see. business. Yes. This will be a string.
Yeah, I think 2 dot dot minus 1 or 5. Yeah, what same thing.
-1 will give me the last.
Yeah.
But this is a string now.
So just do dot 2i then.
So now this is an integer.
Mm-hmm.
So ID will be ID. How do I concatenate?
Plus, but I think you need to do a 2s there on the province.id.
Okay. Now this might be less than the number of digits we need. We need to add trailing zeros.
Yeah. Also, it shouldn't be province.id. I think it should be province underscore id.
Okay. So this thing now is a string. It's an integer, so it might lose its leading zeros. I need to add them here.
So we can do a format.
Format. So apparently I can do something like this. Does that make sense?
Try that.
Oh,
3 spaces.
0. To failure undefined method for no class.
I can't see the error.
expected not nil, should not be in the OSRA ID, should not be in.
Could you press Command plus a couple of times to make the text bigger there? Thanks.
Is it okay now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can read that a bit better now. Partner OSRA ID.
So this is OSRA ID should not be known.
Expected not nil, not nil.
So is this being called
Because we've generated an OSRA ID, but we haven't
Oh, I should do it like
added it.
packeting and oh, should I do self that OSRA ID?
So that would add it to the object.
Which is what we need, right?
Yeah.
Now for failures. Outside of that. So should not be null.
If you, yeah.
Or do you want to try something else before?
I think maybe that if should be an unless. Because if province.
Oh. If it is nil.
Yeah.
So,
And
else.
Then you need an else to generate the first one.
Else. Or I can do something like this. So sequence is an integer, I can say.
Yeah.
How do I make it just try? Continue. Quit. Yes. Now we have 8 failures. So let's go to
Undefined method OSRA ID for nil class.
Yeah, so now it's for all the previous cases, even though I was trying to before create to do this, and it's failing.
So you can't assign it to self
But we're doing
without creating it first.
we're doing this here similarly. Assign default values. So if the user did not specify partnership start date, we're defaulting to today.
but the partner already has a status and a partnership start date that are nil in the class. There's no OSRA. There should be. Yeah, there should be if it's in the migration.
We did the migration. I'm just.
Yeah.
We did. It's a string, so. Same thing. Undefined. Would it be possible that this is caused by because we are using underscore ID? Now it is expecting that there is another model called OSRA, and we're just referring to it. Because like here, we don't have anything called province ID, but because we have province, it automatically decided that we have a field called no.
Yeah, but we don't have anything that says belongs to OSRA.
Yeah. Or we can look at the DB and see. I have a column called OSRA ID. How did this work? No.
Okay, OSRA ID is nil.
So we have a field called OSRA, but anyway, this
Yeah.
is not created. Why is that? Okay, I don't know what to do here. Oops. Undefined method. What is it? Inspect. No. How do I see the
Partner. Which partner?
no, the object itself? Like what methods would this object itself?
Do
The
you
class.
assign it to a variable?
It's not allowing me. Okay. So do we try to change the name from OSRA ID to something else?
Try that.
OSRA number. Mhm. My traces are pending. What messages being explained on the user. Here. 6 failures. Set the custom status and define method OSRA ID. Where do we still have OSRA ID? 26.
Yeah, we're promise partners.
No, 8 failures again. Should not be valid. Or no. So even this is failing. Once email tries to create undefined method. Just random. Get the migration and why do you still have extra ID?
So it exists as a column.
No, it does not. That's the thing. Like
Oh, you've still got OSRA ID, not OSRA number.
Fine. So why can't I use drop? Why?
Oh, okay.
Don't know everything. Yeah, so astronomy is okay. Undefined method for null class. Why is it null? Not sure what's yeah. Okay, so this is not null because it's an empty array, not null.
Okay.
So this is empty. So three failing. Province name should be unique. I think this is related to.
What's that last one? Expected?
Yeah, it says this one expected 1.10. Partner assign number 0 to 2 should equal partner province name. I'm not sure what this is.
It's getting a string.
Excuse me?
It's getting a string instead of an integer, which you're expecting.
Okay. So here, so this is a string, say, to I. Oh man. What's wrong with should be?
Or try changing the other side of the equals province partner.province ID to S.
Okay, now it's getting two strings, but
All right, one of them is
one, the other 1 0. ID 1 0. We don't have any province that has a 1 0 ID.
maybe it's because of the zero filling that we're doing. It's inserting a 0 after the province ID.
Yes, maybe. So let me. Okay, first of all, OSRA number is not correct. It should be 11001. For some reason, it is.
So the province ID is 1.
No, province ID is 1 1. Should not be 1. I mean, if you look at the seed data,
Yeah.
province IDs are always 2 digits.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, it's just taking the second digit. Where am I? Province ID to S. Yeah. Undefined local variable. So if I do this, will give me. Okay. The sequence is.
So instead of getting province ID, maybe we need to get the province code based on the data ID for the province.
Yes. So, yeah. Province, we have something called code.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, code. Oh, what is this? Oh, sorry. Let's just go back here. Just make sure first this is undefined local variable, province.
You can't get province code on its own. You need to find province code by ID.
So I have province as a local variable. It belongs
Right.
to partner.
Okay.
So why can't I?
Province.code.
Dot code. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. Three failures. Expected one, but 1-1. Okay, so you're getting 1-1, which is correct.
So the test.
Expecting. Why are you expecting 1? Okay, so again,
Yeah, it's a province ID.
yeah.
Yeah.
So red, green, blue. So, how come this did not fail? Okay, yeah, right, that's right. We are generating the proper ID. Now, just to make sure. Okay, now this is showing here. I don't have to show it.
Yeah, we need to change the views.
In here it shows that's fine, but in the
We need to remove ID from
from
the index.
no index is fine. Ah, yeah, we need to move this.
Yeah.
So this is the first. Then on edit as well, we make it non-editable,
Uh-huh.
and on new as well, we make it. And we should pick. I mean, this needs to be customized anyway.
Yeah.
Remove, delete. Maybe those we don't need to show them to the customer.
The dates as well.
So usually that's considered a separate story, like because this story is generate an ID.
Okay.
So I mean, in that case, like those additional things, like make it non-editable or don't show it in the new page, are they considered new stories or part of this?
I would consider it part of this story to do the front end stuff as well.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense to make it. Do we need any more tests here? Should have an OSRA ID.
Well, we've got a different code path for when there are no existing partners in a province to when there are more than one partners.
Yeah.
So
Another
we should maybe create a test.
Now we do not know how this will be executed. Like, will it be done before this or after this, or like we might already have So maybe you have
an existing partner after.
like because this test will also create a partner for this province. So maybe you have
Yeah,
another province.
different province.
I rename from here. This one. Province. Oh man, this is stupid. To rename symbols as well. I would think Pokemon would understand how to do this properly. Okay, this is not. This is,
So I'm not sure what the square bracket notation
just like a
is
substring.
doing.
So OSRA is
Substring, yeah.
so from two. Oh, I think this is like this.
You're taking one off the end.
Yeah, it's inclusive versus exclusive. Yes. Okay. Now the first is province code. Undefined method province one. Oh man.
Oops.
Two failures. Okay, I messed up something here. This is in province. Oh, okay, I'm using double. Okay, let me just choose another one altogether. Where is the issue? Should not be that. These used to work before. Now when we run tests, they clean after themselves, right? Like in the DB.
Yeah, they should. And the partner spec shouldn't be creating any new provinces.
It is creating it.
Mm-hmm.
But it used to do this earlier, so
Okay, so
maybe we just use totally different provinces for this purpose. Like I have 15 provinces, so I'll use 2 for the partner specs that are not using the province spec.
yeah,
So, I need to clean first. Come on. How do I disconnect? Oh, province name. This was working fine before. So,
yeah, maybe it depends on the order that they execute in.
oh.
But in the partner spec, maybe you should be stubbing the province instead of creating them in the database.
How do I do that? Need some like factory girl or something like this, or mock objects?
Yeah. Let's see, the partner needs to have a province ID.
Yes, and that's linked to, like it's a foreign key to the province
The
table.
province table, right?
The table.
So yeah, if you're testing the integration between the tables, then you need that. Can you use an existing province instead of creating a new one?
Yes, but in that case, is there a way to tell test to see the database as well?
Yeah.
And in that case, I'm assuming there's no longer a need for these 2 test cases anyway, because I mean we'll be getting our own data, and we know that this data is unique codes and unique names. Actually, we will never define new provinces in the application. So
No.
So these two tests are not testing anything that the user might do later.
They're just testing the
The validation.
behavior of the model, right?
Yes.
You can load some seeds into the test database. With RSpec.
Okay. But then we have to refactor our specs. I'll have to remove these. Actually, everything that says province new, I should take it out. I think new is fine. The create is the issue. Like new would not take it to the DB.
Yeah, new won't save it. It'll just create a new instance.
So things like this, for example, will not break if I have seed already. If I already have something with a code. This is confusing.
In the province model, validate uniqueness of name and code.
Named code?
Name and code. So
Yeah, so now only these two are there. So I can do this like no, everything's there. I think this is not right.
I think each time you run
Yeah.
dbc,
Because last time we had also something called DB cleaner gem.
yeah.
We suggested we add this because we also were getting issues with duplicate seed.
I think that only runs with Cucumber. I'm not sure.
I don't know. So this is not the right text. Activate it. just
I guess you could go the other route and make sure that the provinces table is empty after each test. So
after
if you have
one of those cases.
so you have an after all block and just clear out any provinces you've created.
In the province specs or in the partner spec?
Which ones are running first?
I'm not sure.
Uh,
It's not like the order is not guaranteed. Like you never.
no, it's not. So, but maybe both of them.
Maybe both. So you do this here after or before setup or after?
Yeah, after each. I've not used that before. Yeah, inside the describe block.
After each. Oops.
Um,
So how do we clear everything? All. Is that
try that.
have something else?
No, not after each. Do it after all. No, no difference.
Yeah, but now even the partner ones are failing.
Yeah.
Is it something? This is. Oh! I did not take this out. Sorry. Okay, province goes to here. So I'll do it here as well. This should be should not be valid. So it is valid. So why is it valid?
Is it because you're doing province.new and not province.create?
Yeah, this is what I thought, but it was working earlier, so why didn't it complain? Oh. Oops. So now if I do still one. Yeah, so let's see is okay. So maybe make those create. Okay, but I'm still feeling it's weird behavior because it was working earlier. So now we have province specs running, partner specs testing for OSRA number. Should I commit this now?
Yeah, that would be a good time to commit. Make sure that all the files are added.
Make sure that what?
Do git status now before you. Yeah, okay.
Okay. But the story has not finished yet. Okay. So what's remaining is now, do we have this as partner? Yeah, so this is starting. Okay, now we need just to the UI stuff, front end.
Right. I'm gonna take a break and go get some lunch actually.
Yeah, me too. I have to go from, so it's a good time to finish.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah, no problem. It was nice pairing with you.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so are you in the Slack channel for OSRA?
For OSRA, no.
Okay, so if you're interested, you can join the. So
Yeah.
next next hangout. If you are free, you can join us. Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, no problem.
See you later. Bye.
See you. Bye.